renovations have been halted at a 120-year-old building on Fort Leavenworth after a wall collapsed.
That left a construction worker trapped and buried. Beth Vaughn has the very latest from just outside the fort. Beth.
Yeah, hey, Krista. Officials here at Fort Leavenworth are tipping their hats to two Army medics who rescued a construction worker whose arms were trapped in wet cement. The rest of his body barely visible, buried in fallen bricks.
Honestly, came in today thinking it's just a Monday.
But nothing about today was typical.
We ran from where we were a couple blocks down to the site,
where part of the old U.S. disciplinary barracks had crumbled, burying a construction contractor.
At that point in time, just the back of his head was visible, ma'am. Everything else was under rubble.
PFC Jeremy Warren and specialist Jared Pollard worked tirelessly with a number of civilian emergency workers to dig the man out, but wet cement had trapped his arms.
It had him from his bicep down to both of his arms, and we're kind of pinned up underneath there.
The man's rescue took 2 hours. His injuries non-life-threatening.
And he was saying that, you know, I can feel this, I can move my legs.
Now the Fort Leavenworth Public Works Director wants to know what caused the bricks to crumble.
They formwork on the inside that holds it, and then they use the old brick on the outside to hold it as well. And then when they added the concrete, the weight of that concrete must have caused the historic brick to fail for some reason, and it fell out.
He says cement had already been poured on the bottom 3 levels. Until today, there wasn't a single problem. An investigation is already underway.
This whole incident happening really put things into a different perspective, and knowing now that you really do need to always be ready for something. You never know when it's going to happen.
Learning today to always be on his toes, even at Fort Leavenworth. Well, the Public Works Director tells us that the collapse today did cause several additional cracks in the building. They will be investigating its structural soundness starting tomorrow, but he does believe they can be fixed. From outside Fort Leavenworth, Beth Vaughn, NBC Action News.